Good evening.
Eddie Pierre-Louis and Michael Fasusi. So how was Saturday?
It was fun, man. It was fun. Everybody's been saying it, but it's really the truth, man. The atmosphere was amazing. It was good getting to play some good football. All we can do is keep getting better.
Did it take you long to adjust to that, or were you still feeling comfortable in the entire time
Like comfortable.
with the atmosphere?
Oh, to be honest, I didn't really care that much about the atmosphere. I kind of just went like, hey, I'm going in and play the best ball I can. So we come out to the field. I didn't really look at the fans much. It was just focused. You feel me? I'm looking at my coach. I'm looking at my teammates. I'm worried about my technique. I'm not really worried. I'm focused on my technique, and that was really what it was. The only time I would say I looked like the fans was when we did like the warrior walks. Everybody, me and Arm was walking down. I see them do the FUs, the hey, you saw it. Let's play some football. I think that's probably what amped me up the most. And just play football.
How would you quantify the improvement on the offensive line over the last couple weeks?
You just want to talk about the strain. I want to talk about the continuing, getting better with the details for me, and just communication in general. I feel like that's what we're getting better at, and there's still room for progress. Like it can be it's always the little things that we can work on, and the big things of course, but little things like our hands, our splits, our feet. Again, communication as well. Everybody going to the right places. So just piecing all of those together. Let's keep going to make us get better.
How much fun is it going through this process with Ryan?
It's lit, man. That's my brother, and he's just good to have that tower on the other side as well. And if anything, that's just building a relationship to even deeper, stronger. Motivation show every time we see, every time we need to, every time we get to, and it's just a blessing.
Michael, how much have you maybe learned from Coach Peterbilt this year in your first year?
Oh my God, I've learned a lot, bro. Like talking about coming in, the things that I didn't know to the things that I know now. It's so much like seeing the whole field different, looking at the alignments, talking about the safeties, what they mean, not just focusing on the person that's across from me, being able to focus on the whole defense as a whole and know what's about to happen. So the biggest word is really just be anticipating, anticipate what's going to happen, do some side foot is up, big chance you could go inside, at a tight alignments, good chance for a twist, things like that. And, it's just going to keep picking up. You're going to keep getting smarter. That's it.
How much do you feel like you've improved as a player since the beginning of the season?
I'd say incredibly a lot, I came into the season, I'm feeling very confident, that's how it still is, if anything, going to keep getting confident, always confident, but never cocky, What else? I had some boo-boos, but it's football, dog, it is what it is. Everybody in the country is a little short, so all we can do is just get better.
How is your ankle feeling?
It's feeling good, man. What's it called? I'm able to pop out my stance, you feel me? I'm able to do what I need to do, post set, strike. It's feeling great.
You got to talk about the headbutt. Is that something Eddie does often?
I won't lie. I was probably like a third time ever doing it. I say probably second every time ever doing it. And to be honest, we didn't even plan it. Like, it was just something that happened. It hit me first, and I was like, oh, come on then. You feel me? And boom, we just did it again. And if anything, I just, you know what that does, raise the vibe. And, right there on that drive and score.
What's the chemistry like between you two right now, you and Eddie? What was it like in that moment as well?
Yeah, I know the emotion that's just like this. Hold on. That's just like that. That's exactly what it is. It's feel me? All love, all physicality, all strain. At the end of the day, just playing football together, having fun.
How fun is that to feed off of someone in that energy in that moment? And what did that do for you guys moving forward?
Well, you don't really know that that's what's happening in the moment. You just like, you're just like, I'm playing maybe a little better, But then, you watch the film, you see what your teammates doing, you see that everything always going to come out together. So, having a guy that's going to go hard, that's going to strain every single rep, the only thing that you can do is go hard and straight every single rep. You know?
I love you, Fasusi.
Just
Everything combines together.
just
What did you
overall, what is that the energy that Eddie brings do for this offensive line, this group, this offense?
You want to talk about just addition of, like I said, the strain and the physicality and the effort and the energy as a whole. Starting from last week, everything is just the whole practice. You just having a game came throughout the whole practice. Just that energy every single day that we brought in. I said that's the biggest thing that we brought. And let's keep going up.
Is he like that all the time?
Yeah. It's not just on the field; it's in the locker room. It's every time, man. That's how it's got to be.
Mike, what kind of statement do you think it says about this group? I mean, 3 freshmen started between you, Eddie, Ryan. What do you think? What kind of statement does that make?
I say the statement that makes is anything's possible if you can just work hard. I know for sure I worked hard. I know Ryan's worked hard. Eddie's worked hard, and every single one of the lines worked hard. So, when you get your opportunity, man, just go hard as you can. Keep it and just get better at it. So that's a statement right there.
Talking about energy and feeling this offensive line chemistry, do you feel like you found yourself as a leader and that vocal presence as well, kind of like Eddie?
I say yeah. Going to practice, I'm more of like an action guy. I'll say some little words like work, yes. And that's all every guy say for real. And just I'm gonna back it up with my action, So I'm pretty sure that coming up next year, that's going to have to be a little bit more vocal, and it's what is expected, but it's what we need, man. It's becoming the best. Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta be able to lead it sometimes. Maybe not sometimes. Gotta be a leader.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.